You know, it's funny because it's called Hey Magazine, but it's really more like an art book than a magazine. You know what I mean? The magazine's a little different. This is substantial. So yeah, it's fabulous. And of course, I'm in good company. Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of work in here. I mean, again, it's such a substantial book. This is not a magazine. I mean, as much as I respect magazines like Juxtapose and High Fructose, a lot of it's just knocked off. It's the same. There's ads for one, and it's generated by that. Galleries take ads, and whoever's taking out a big ad. It's very much like their typical trade magazines. This is something else. This is like a labor of love. A friend of mine, Monty Beauchamp, who did Blab magazine in the States for a long time, it was the same thing, and you know, he finally had to give it up. But it's special. You know, this is not typical. This is really like every issue is an art book. So, and also it's addressing something that, you know, and I mean, in a more serious way. The thing is, the interviews and the text part of it's great, but really it's the quality of the reproductions. I mean, all these giant, you know, full color reproductions of things in here. It's just, you won't get that even in an art magazine. So yeah, I mean, you know, obviously it's a lot of work and probably incredibly expensive. I don't even want to think about how much it costs to make this thing. Do they sell? I mean, I hope they're selling. Yeah, they do? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, because it's an alternative voice. It's not the corporate art culture. It's not being sponsored by the giant galleries. It's, you know, if you think about something like Art Forum or Art in America or Modern Paint or any of the big art magazines, the big European art magazines, they're all paid for by art gallery ads. So they're just corporate trade magazines. If you take a big enough ad out, if you're a big enough gallery, your artist will be covered. It's a deal that's made. It's a trade magazine. This is not. This is something else. This, again, it's a labor of love. This is something that you don't get normally. This is their vision, the work that they love, they're putting in a book. What is it, twice a year? Is it twice a year? No, once a year. Every 3 months. Oh my God, that's insane. Yeah, Monty would do them twice a year, then he went to once a year and it almost killed him. So I understand the kind of labor it takes to make this and just the organizational stuff, but yeah, it's absolutely necessary. And you know, the thing is I found over the years that things like this help keep that younger generation of artists interested. They don't have the same prejudices that certain older artists have. There's a very young crowd that's still drawn to my work. Every year I see these 20-something kids who come to me and talk to me about my work because they see it in things like this, or they'd see it in Blab, or they'd see it here. And they buy these things. These are the things that are on their shelves. You know, they're not buying art form. So, I mean, for the price of one art form, you can buy this. So, and I think most of them would rather have this. I know I would, so, yeah. No, I think it's essential. I realize it's hard, though, and these things are, you know, it'd be great if it could last forever, right? But even if it doesn't, the fact is it's made a mark. So the fact that they've kept it going as long as they have, and that I know it's the struggle to keep it going, as long as they can keep it going, the longer they can keep it going, the better, because that mark will get deeper and deeper over time. But it's already made its mark. I mean, people know about it all over the world already, so that's a big deal.